Hi, my name is Huanyou, and today I'm here to demo the sign up functionality for our app OnlyStocks. So you want to specify a name, and an age, for example, and we have age validation in place. You also have to have email validation in place, and here I'm just filling out some fields. Okay, and now you can sign up. And we store the password of a hash and also a salt value. Here's a survey just to evaluate risk and preference. And now I'd like to bring it over to Shlok. So, hi, I'm Shlok. So after you sign up or log in, you'll be taken to the homepage where you can do a couple of things. You can search for other users that are using the app, or you can add a stock to your watch list. So I'll add a stock to my watch list, PLCE. And then in this, you can also specify whether you want to buy or sell, and then the target price you want to buy it at, and then a little bit of a blurb explaining why you're adding it to your watch list. And you click submit, and boom, it'll be added to your watch list. I'll also add one more stock. And also, like, one of the difficulties that we had with this was the API itself. We had like a limited number of requests we could bake. So instead of making a request every time, we just use the CSV file to store all the data. So I add another stock so that this way we don't have to call the API every time we do this. We just call it once every day to update the stocks. And I'll pass it along to Athi.
Hi, my name is Athi, and I'm going to be discussing the stock data info and the newsfeed. So, for example, if I click on AA stock, we can see like additional information about the stock, such as market cap and P ratio and other metrics. We can also see like the user target price and the user thesis that was like entered when the stock was created. So we can see like $84 and the user thesis. So I'm gonna show how we would remove it from a watch list. So if I click remove to a watch list, it's now, you can see it's gone from the user watch list. And then I'm also going to show the newsfeed feature. And as you can see, there's like a bunch of curated articles about the stocks on a newsfeed. And since we only have one stock, we can see articles about um, Children's Place like on our newsfeed. So the difficulties with this is like we needed separate APIs to get like user information as well as not user information, I meant stock information, and then also get news feed like articles. So we had to make sure the articles are both like reliable and like truthful. So it spent a bit of time to like find these APIs that could give us this information. Now I'm gonna pass it to Seth.
Hi, my name's Seth. I'll be showing the social aspects of our app. So for example, if I want to search for other users, uh, I can search for my friend Shlok. I can see his profile page, a little bit about himself, his followers, and the people he's following. This widget here just gives you a brief overview of shared interests. So we don't have any mutual followers, but we both have one shared stock. We will be displaying the full watch list down here, but right now we have buttons to go to his Reddit and Twitter profiles, because right now that's where a lot of these communities are. I'm going to go ahead and follow Shlok as well as one other user. So the difficulty with this was because we were using DynamoDB instead of a relational database. So instead of just person X follows person Y, each person has a list of people they follow and they're following, and we have to update both accordingly whenever you decide to follow or unfollow. I'll be giving it over to Haifan, who will be talking about the updates page.
So this is the updates page. The app is gonna fetch the user's following list and the activities from database. Because we just follow Shalop, so we can see his activities here. And difficulties we have are sorting by time and the actions table schema. He originally had a username as the primary key, but of course, a user can have multiple activities. So we need a sort key, a global secondary index in DynamoDB, and also some complicated logic, which might not even be possible. So instead, we figured out by adding the timestamp to the end of the username, which makes the primary key unique, able to be queried, and also makes the sorting by time easy. So we're going to log out from the app from the settings page, and it returns to the login page. Thank you so much for watching.